Hey everybody!
Hey Winers!
What's good, y'all? We're back
With another episode.
Okay, we excited, you all. So welcome back in. Welcome to our channel, the Let's Wine About It podcast channel. And for all of you whiners that's listening, listen to all of our episodes on the podcast channel, which is Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio. Welcome back in, whiners. We love you. We appreciate you. We have a special guest here today for our third episode, and we cannot wait to get into this conversation. You know, I know him as Super Bay, but you know, we're gonna let him introduce himself.
My name's Josh, but
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you need to know.
Straight to the point.
That's the status.
Straight to the point.
His name is Josh. But we finna get into this good ass conversation we about to have.
Yes.
But first, if you haven't already, please follow us on all digital platforms. We're on all of them. Let's Wine About It with the wine glass emoji. We now are on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that. Let's Wine About It podcast. You'll see our lovely faces there.
Wine tubers.
Yeah, we some wine tubers.
Wine tubers.
I like
it.
We some wine tubers.
Wine tubers. Y'all tune in. We did it just for y'all, just so you can watch it comfortably on YouTube.
Okay, and then our Facebook and Instagram at Let's Wine About It
Pod. It's
P-O-D. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff coming for y'all. We got some good promo stuff coming for y'all. You know, we love you.
Episode 3.
Episode 3, and it's 3 of us here.
3 and 3. See how we did that? That was so dope. Insane.
We gonna get into this wine, y'all. We
Yes.
y'all, but we gonna get into this wine. It's called Josh. Ain't that kind of cool? Coinky ding.
What a coincidence.
Our guest name is Josh, and you know.
Wow. So
We have to represent.
Good.
We have to represent.
Josh.
It's definitely gonna be good.
No. Why? Cause it's you.
Yeah, it's gonna be magically delicious.
All right.
Let's get into it.
This wine here is Josh. We chose Merlot flavor. So we have a Merlot type of wine. And you can also look up this wine on joshcellars.com. There's a storyline behind this wine. So with that being said, I think we have to just, sip on it to really see, because it's really mysterious.
Yes, let me smell it.
It come off as like it could be bitter or
it smells like
dry,
it's bitter.
right?
We not finna do all that. It's definitely not bitter.
Just downright,
Definitely not bitter. We don't know yet.
Just a bitter wine.
We know.
Let's see how Josh is for real.
Yeah, go ahead, taste it, Josh.
You go first. Taste
it. I gulp it down.
It was hard because it tasted so good.
You doing too much.
It feels so right.
All right, here's the real.
Right.
Okay. The real taster.
Okay, it got a little bitter aftertaste, but it's not bad.
So it went out smooth, but it was definitely bitter.
It got a bitter aftertaste, so it's not bad, you guys. I'll give it a solid 6.
Yeah, I'm going for. I like these type of wines. I'm leaning
We
towards.
can't round it out to like the 7.
No, I'm gonna give you a hard 6. 6. I'm not a real wine drinker.
It's a little watered down too. I don't know.
It ain't strong. It ain't potent.
That's what it is.
It ain't as potent as we would think it would be for it to be a Merlot.
And it's 13.5%.
13.5%. So we're gonna get a little twisted in here.
Yeah.
So what you give it?
Yeah, it's a little watered down. It took away from it. I'm thinking it was gonna be dry. So that was my expectations of it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What you gonna give it?
I like.
You could at least stuck with your girl and did the 6.
What you gonna give it, a 7? You give it a 5, 6, 7?
A 7? No, it's a 10. Just,
oh my God.
Just off the
it's
strength.
a 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you drink wine?
I drink everything.
You're not an avid wine drinker.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
So you don't know your different tastes.
Oh,
wine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But in your honest truth, other than it name, the nickname it being Josh, because you're Josh, your taste buds is telling you it's a 10?
Hey, that's not about me.
It is.
Okay.
All right, you guys. We got it from Target. It was, how much was it? Like $13?
Yeah, definitely like 13.
Yeah.
With
Got it from
13
Target.
plus tax. Yep.
and it's 13.5. So you hear our ratings on it.
Charge us for the alcohol percentage.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's okay. So we're gonna get into our wine topic for today.
Yes, we had there's like a discussion board going on, you know, amongst different people.
Like Blackboard.
Yeah, like Black.
Like on college, we got a whole discussion. So we might have a few discussions.
We will. True that. Black lives do matter. We want to also acknowledge the discussions that, you know, social media plays a huge part in our podcast.
Absolutely.
So we like to take from different people opinions and different perspectives from both sides, men and women. And we see that women is saying how, you know, men does not chase anymore. Men don't court, you know. Little things that men would do.
What do we consider courtship or dating or exclusivity?
Right.
What is being thirsty? Like what requires what expectations do we have that that we want?
Women, he's too thirsty. Men, I don't want to be thirsty, or I don't want to sweat her. And you're like, okay, women, he's not doing enough. Or where do we find that balance?
Okay, because I'm tired.
Where do we?
I'm
tired too.
I'm exhausted. What y'all
tired?
Wow. Elaborate. Why are you tired? Of the hamster wheel.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Because it's like everybody wants something different. Like it's either you not getting enough effort or you giving too much effort. So
what's too much effort though? I hear that a lot.
Have you been in a position to say that I'm doing too much? Have you ever thought that about a girl?
Yeah.
So what made you think that?
Because it's kind of like once I gave her all the extra attention that she said she was craving, it seemed like she started responding like extra later or less and less. So it's like,
I mean, it's either one or two things. You know, she either got somebody else or she just probably wasn't really genuinely interested in the first place.
And that's cool. But when you pursue me, and then I give you the energy you want, then I feel like it should be
mutual.
Yeah. What if? Can I twist it?
Yeah.
So can I twist it? This our stuff. We don't twist all of it.
Just want to take from what you said. Can I just twist it a little bit? What if whatever you felt like it was dishing out really wasn't that huge upgrade or that huge leveling up moment that you felt like? What if that was something that a female felt like you naturally should have been doing?
Yeah.
Like just because you crack a joke, I make her laugh. You should. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And stuff like that. Like you'd
be surprised. A lot of people can't even do that, man.
Really? So it's like for me, I'm looking at it like this, like men and or women, but I think it's more so on the men. Men want to be praised for doing the bare minimum. Like what's required in the talking phase or whatever. If you dating exclusively or if you're seeing somebody, if you're interested in any individual, you know what I'm saying. Regardless, I feel like the basics of dating should always be communication. Always making time to see that individual and always being interested and to getting to know more of that individual. I feel like niggas nowadays they get to the point where they like, oh man, I text you every day for 7 days. Like, you supposed to text me. Like, I'm not saying like every day, all day, but if you're interested in somebody, you supposed to be reaching out and communicating with that person. That's just how I look at it. But this like now, all of a sudden, a nigga could look at himself texting a girl every day, saying good morning every day for maybe a week as being too thirsty.
Yeah.
So why is that too thirsty? I can see why it could be too thirsty if a female is not, responding. Like, and you consistently reaching out and trying to talk to her. I can see where that can go, where it could be like, oh, you're too thirsty, or I feel like I'm being too thirsty because she not answering. But I can also see like, well, most of y'all guys don't answer either when we text back, or you know what I'm saying, y'all busy, y'all with the guys and bros up a hole.
But I'm different. Like when I'm with the guys, I'm still gonna respond,
I don't know. I just feel like it's just a little double standards. It's a lot of double standards when it comes to men and women and courtship and dating and all that stuff. It's like, so we need to figure this out. Like, what? Stress, best friend.
Yeah.
I'm stressed out because I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a lot to play into it. What you think?
No, I don't know. I feel like it depends on, you know, a man's schedule, like, or a female schedule. We can sometimes be too busy and not give somebody the amount of attention that they want.
Right.
And I could be super interested, but, you know.
I don't know. You gotta explain it to me.
Like I work, I work 5 days for 11 hours, and like I'm constantly working. I don't have time to text, so I could just barely respond or barely text, and you think I'm not interested, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I had a first thing in the morning, and I hit her up when I got off work or before I went to bed, and she was like, oh, you're not really showing interest, like.
I don't know, cause I get the whole, you know, men or people being busy, but it's something about making time.
Yeah.
I don't care how busy you are in 11 hours. You can't text me once or twice.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because that's where balance comes about.
It's not even so much about texting back. They'll get mad if you don't text them back like in a timely manner. They'd be like, oh, like 15 minutes went past and you can't respond. They'd be like.
Well, for those that's aware of a man that has a hectic schedule, it's just that if you have a hectic schedule as a man, I'm not a man, but I'm just want to think.
I got a hectic
thinking
schedule
like
as a
a woman.
female, and I make time for people.
Right, but in a man perspective, like if I know that I'm a man that has a hectic schedule and I am interested in women and I want a girl,
Especially the ones that want to settle down too, right?
I want a date.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that time for her because I'm aware of my hectic schedule. That's what I'm saying. So it's not about schedules.
Preach, best friend.
Ain't that?
Preach.
Schedules, to me, I disagree. It's not about the schedule because
It's about wanting what you say you want. If you want to be settled down, we talking for the people that want to be settled down. If we know niggas that's out here that
With
want to
hectic
talk
schedules.
and just want to, you know, fuck around and do their own shit. We get that. We know that. We understand that.
Yeah.
But for the people that constantly portray, whether it be via social media or you know this person personally, and they say, man, I do want to settle down. I'm tired of being out here like that. I'm tired of being for the streets. All that nonsense. Like if you like having your expectation of wanting to settle down, so it's like you have to make time for what you say you want.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I want to settle down and just expect that shit to just manifest in itself.
Nah, she know what it is. You know I be at work. Okay, you're off work. Now you made it to the crib.
Are we asking for too much?
You could have sent me a text in the car before you start the car up.
That's what I'm saying.
It's little moments like that when you be like, well, damn, when you walk to the car from the job, did you think to look at your phone? I know you did.
Let us know. Tell us,
Right. Are we doing too much? Let me
Whiners,
stop
tell us,
that.
like, is we doing too much?
No.
Because
We're asking for too much, right?
we must be.
Because that's the little
But
status.
that's probably why I'm still single.
You're not asking too much. You're just asking the wrong
I just
person.
wanna-
You know what they say that?
Oh yeah.
They say that, but how many wrong persons am I running into?
Is it me?
It's
my karma.
It's a gender issue. It's men.
We need to not do that because we is not biased like that. But
Just playing.
we know it's us. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this.
JK.
No, I ain't playing. I'm
What type of gender's gonna be out here? What you mean?
Right. Nah, but I can get where, you know, us females, we over expect shit. Right? Like we have a vision in our, I know
Yeah,
I'm gonna speak for
and
myself.
if he
At the
doesn't
time-
fulfill that vision or
Ooh.
exceed it, then it's like, okay,
You ain't shit.
No, but we thought. But
Yeah.
look, think about how many of us put that on the back burner though. I have this fantasy, like this fairy tale in my head, and you would never know.
Can somebody just sweep me off my
waiting.
feet, though?
I'm just waiting
Is
for you to do
it hard?
Because in my head, you might come closer. Okay, he got the broom. Damn it, he lost it. You
I just
know,
want
like
somebody, I don't think
didn't
that's
do it.
asking for too much.
Then sweet.
I just want somebody to sweep me off my feet and make me fall in love.
Don't pick me up and drop me on my head, but
God
sweep
damn
me
it.
off my
oh,
feet.
see,
Right?
that's a whole nother topic. Like, you gotta stop messing with them
Pick
them
me
little
up.
boys. Like,
Give me a concussion.
that gotta take more than one trip to the car, to the groceries. Like, that's
Stop messing with them little
Can you encourage those that's, you know, giving up, that is like that? Because they say the good man finish last. So
right,
those
because you consider yourself a dude that want to settle
Right.
down, right?
exactly.
You want to be in a relationship. Ladies, he's single. Super
So what
bad.
can you encourage the guys that's like you know, so y'all won't get, you haven't given up, right?
Yeah, I haven't given up.
Okay.
You sure?
Come on, Josh.
No, I say at certain times I get discouraged, but it's kind of like, it's like I come across women and they know the type of way that I move, and like,
So how do you
people
move?
like, people know your energy. It's kind of like, I'm gonna keep the same energy regardless to
People know energy.
on what level I mess with you. Like, we could
Yeah.
completely fall off and I'm gonna still treat you the same. So it's kind of like,
Oh, okay. See.
well, yeah.
That's
Do you
why
think
I
your
differ.
signs are clear?
Not always. That's probably why I fell off to begin with. But then once they see it, they're like, oh, okay, he's still,
Yeah.
I just,
So are you one of those that it really do take time for people to get to know you? Because you might think you're giving off like, great energy for people to connect you with, but you still kind of come off hard to read.
yeah, because,
You are probably hard to read.
but and that's the thing. It's kind of like some people don't have patience for that.
But how long do you expect somebody to be patient?
I feel like you got to at least give 90 days. A job give you 90 days, right? You got to at least give me 90 days. But it's kind of like, in the days that we live now, it's like, y'all be like ready to throw the towel in after a week. Now you like, can we?
Y'all or y'all?
Oh.
Because y'all be ready to throw in the towel after a week.
No, we got at least,
Don't do that.
I mean.
Don't do that.
I don't want to put a gender on it. I just want to say, I want to say people in general. I
Okay.
feel like this new generation is like, they don't have patience.
Yeah. I can agree, because I mean, I'm a little impatient.
Well,
but I feel like I have a reason to be
the
impatient.
newer generation got social media that's rushing them because they see that relationships is built around him buying her stuff and she buying him stuff.
And being posted and being
and
goals
goals and all that.
stuff.
Us millennials, I could say with us, we're like, now we're at that stage. Because, we seen a lot of our classmates getting married and settling down and stuff. So we are waiting for, like,
And not only that, we getting old. We about to be 30.
I have our morals changed. Do you know every 7 years, this is going to be off subject, but this ties to what we're saying. Every 7 years.
Okay, random fact.
Yes, random fact. Do you know every 7 years your taste buds change?
I mean, you learn something new every day.
Scientifically, that's proven. So with that being said, as people, eventually as we evolve, things change for us naturally within our bodies. Our taste in men probably change based off certain experiences.
That's evolution, though. It has to.
All of that. So it's like, I understand why some people do change up. Like, nah, I used to be like this, but now because of this, I get why people do that. But if you're like that and you chose to go back to your old ways and then you still want to date, that's where I get upset at. Because it's like, hold on. Your old ways didn't require you to date and love somebody.
Right.
So don't go back talking shit and then you come back in talking about, I do want to settle down though. That's where the confliction be at. So that's why I'd be like, nah, you was too thirsty, this and that. Well, you got to see what type of person you is right now. Trying to do the, the new thing.
Yeah, that's
with
what,
old habits.
That's where knowing yourself comes into play.
Yeah.
You say, like, you being vocal about what you want has to match what you really want internally.
Right. The
So-
people just doing whatever. That's what it look like.
They doing whatever. Right.
That's what it look
They
like.
doing
They just
whatever
doing
because
shit.
they either bored or,
That bored word is in the F. They do
Bored.
whatever. They bored as
Stop
hell.
fucking with my life if you
Stop
you
playing.
bored. I am not that shit. Period.
That's it. They just
Period.
doing whatever.
So stop playing with me, okay?
Like I said, and then we ask the question, they don't chase. You know what I'm saying? Men is not chasing no more. It's like,
And I don't want to say chase because a lot of people when they hear the word chase, men think that like we want somebody to be like, come here boy, come here, and it's like no, like